Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, December 11th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Columbus Blue Jackets vs Seattle Kraken. The offense has been great, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.24 goals per game. Vladislav Gavrikov and Zach Werenski have combined for 2.7 defensive point shares and 79 blocked shots, but the back end of the unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to carry the puck into the offensive zone at will. The bright spot has been the play of goaltender Elvis Merzlikins, who has a .917 save percentage and a 2.80 goals against average on 507 shots. The Kraken have lost their past 2 home games with a combined score of 9-1, but have not been that bad on own ice lately in general, having beaten the Washington Capitals, Carolina Hurricanes and Edmonton Oilers in their prior 3 outings in Seattle. In fact, if not for Connor Hellebuyck's commanding performance in the net for the Winnipeg Jets and a disallowed snipe at the start of the second period, the Kraken would have definitely come out with a positive result in their most recent home game on Thursday. The Blue Jackets, on the other hand, while decent on own ice, have been atrocious on their recent travels, dropping their last 5 trips in a row, 0-5-0, while allowing 23 goals along the way. Our first betting advice is to pick Seattle Kraken. A second consecutive loss, 0-2-0, and a third defeat in the past 4 outings, 1-2-1, was on the cards for the Seattle Kraken, 9-15-2, who went 1-2-0 on their current 4-game homestand, following a 3-0 shutout fiasco against the Winnipeg Jets at Climate Pledge Arena on Thursday. The Kraken killed both of their penalties, but were outshot 33-25, failed on a whopping 5 chances with a man advantage, mustering just 2 shots on goal throughout them, and were blanked for the second time this season, allowing 1 snipe in the first period, with 2 more conceded in the final third. Ryan Donato, 5 goals, 10 points this year, recorded a team-high 4 shots on net for Seattle, which has been outscored 9-1 in its last 2 contests. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Boston Bruins vs Calgary Flames. The offense has struggled, but the defense has been one of the best in the NHL, allowing only 2.57 goals per game. Charlie McAvoy and Derek Forbort have combined for 3.0 defensive point shares and 71 blocked shots, while Matt Grzelcyk, Brandon Carlo, and Mike Riley have combined for 3.1 defensive point shares and 76 blocked shots to add depth to the unit. In addition, goaltender Jeremy Swayman is having a great season as the starter with a .922 save percentage and a 2.15 goals against average on 361 shots. The Bruins have lost 3 of their last 5 games, and they're struggling offensively, scoring 9 goals in their last 5 games. They were unable to score a goal at home against the Flames, who have the best defense in the league, when they played last month, and will have a hard time scoring against them once again. The Flames also have one of the best defenses in the league, and they've done a good job on special teams, converting 22.4% of their power play opportunities, which is 10th in the league. The offense has looked great, but the Flames are led by a great defense, allowing only 2.15 goals per game. Rasmus Andersson and Noah Hanifin have combined for 4.5 defensive point shares and 70 blocked shots, while Oliver Killington and Chris Tanev have added 3.4 defensive point shares and 66 blocked shots to give the Flames 2 great defensive pairings. Additionally, goaltender Jacob Markstrom is having a great season in the net with a .936 save percentage and a 1.84 goals against average on 581 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Calgary Flames. Calgary is averaging 3.07 goals per game. They scored 1 goal on 27 shots in their last game. Noah Hanifin scored the lone goal for the Flames, while Rasmus Andersson and Elias Lindholm picked up an assist. Calgary is one of the best defensive teams in the league, giving up 2.15 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. Boston is averaging 2.78 goals per game. They scored 3 goals on 30 shots in their last game. Brad Marchand, Jake DeBrusk, and Matt Grzelcyk scored a goal apiece for the Bruins, while Taylor Hall picked up 2 assists. Boston has also played well defensively, giving up 2.57 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need a better effort if they want to win this game. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Dallas Stars vs San Jose Sharks. The offense has been performing better lately for Dallas. They have scored 3 goals or more in 8 out of their last 9 games. Dallas still only ranks 20th in goals per game, 22nd in shots per game, 16th in shooting percent, and 19th in scoring efficiency ratio. Joe Pavelski leads the team with 21 points. Dallas entered this 3-game road trip on a hot streak but have been put in their place. They are now just 4-7-1 on the road, going 1-4-0 in their last 5 games away from Texas. That should give the Sharks a big edge, as this is not the same Stars team on the road. San Jose is just 6-5-1 at home and are 3-2-0 in their last 5 in San Jose. The offense has been struggling lately for the Sharks. They have scored 2 goals or less in 6 out of the last 10 games. San Jose ranks 24th in goals per game, 25th in shots per game, 18th in shooting percent, and 21st in scoring efficiency ratio. Timo Meier leads the team with 26 points. Our first betting advice is to pick the San Jose Sharks at plus 1.5. San Jose is 24th in goals per game at 2.70 and 18th in shooting percentage at 9.3%. The Sharks are 12th on the power play at 20.0% and have been good on faceoffs as well, 8th overall at 52.1%. With his goal, Hertl now leads the team with 13. Timo Meier is the team leader in points with 26. Dallas is 20th in goals per game at 2.79 and are 16th in shooting percentage at 9.5%. The Stars are 4th on the power play at 28.4% and are 1st in face-off wins at 55.6%. Joe Pavelski continues to lead this team in scoring with 21 points, scoring 7 points in his last 5 games. Roope Hintz is the team leader in goals with 11. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5. Minnesota Wild vs Los Angeles Kings. The Wild have been very good on offense this season. Minnesota has scored 3 goals or more in 10 straight games. They rank 3rd in goals per game, 8th in shots per game, 4th in shooting percent, and 5th in scoring efficiency ratio. Kirill Kaprizov leads the team with 32 points. He has at least 1 point in 8 out of the last 9 games. Kaprizov is tied for 4th in points in the league. It's pretty much impossible to pick against the Wild right now as they not only continue this win streak but beat good opponents convincingly, both home and away. Los Angeles has not shown consistent enough firepower to keep with Stanley Cup contenders like Minnesota, and the market still isn't reflecting just how well the Wild are playing right now. Advanced metrics indicate that Minnesota's current run is legit, as it is near the top of the NHL, with a 53.30 expected goals rate, as the offense continues to produce at an elite level, while the defense is quickly trending up. Los Angeles is right around league average in the same metric, as a rebuilding offense still doesn't have a lot of high-end scoring talent. Los Angeles is struggling on offense. They have scored 2 goals or less in 5 out of the last 10 games. Los Angeles ranks 25th in goals per game, 4th in shots per game, 27th in shooting percent, and 18th in scoring efficiency ratio. Hans Kopitar leads the team with 24 points. Our first betting advice is to pick Wild minus 1.5. It's generally been a struggle for the Los Angeles offense, which is averaging 2.72 goals and 35.44 shots per game for the season. The Kings' defense has made up for it with top 10 numbers, with opponents putting up 2.68 goals and 30.12 shots per contest. Veteran Hans Kopitar has been Los Angeles' top overall producer, with 8 goals and 16 assists. Kemp now has a team-high 11 goals plus 5 helpers, while Alex Iafallo is also having a strong season with 9 goals and 7 assists. Quick has received the most playing time with 14 starts, posting a .931 save percentage and 2.11 goals against average. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5.